Hello, hello. It's gonna be live just any second.
Yeah.
And then I'll see if I can tag you. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Hello. Hey,
Hello.
Facebook. We are live. Here, I'm gonna put us both on here. And now we can see both of us. Okay, guys, can you see us? Hello. Drop a comment below if you are watching us live or hashtag replay. And Colin, I'm gonna see if I can tag you. Colin is with me and he is in Australia and their day already is just starting today.
Mhm.
How's the weather in Australia right now?
It's actually not too bad for winter. Yeah, but
Right.
we're locked up at the moment. So we're in Victoria, Melbourne. So we're in lockdown.
Uh, for hopefully only a week, right?
Sorry. Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, there's lots of questions I'd like to ask you about that, but that have to be for another day.
No worries.
Okay, guys. So, yeah, so I tagged you, Colin, so it might be showing up on your page too.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, we are here with a special guest, Colin, and I met him and his wife through one of our training programs with Doug. And so I met his wife Carolina and she's telling me about, his back pain and how severe it was and how it's affecting, his ability to work with her and whatnot. And so I'll have him share his story, and he has really an incredible testimonial to share too. So let's hear it, Colin. What happened?
Well, 12 years ago now, I'm a builder by trade. I've got two trades in qualifications in the building industry. And at the time I was working at the National Gallery of Victoria in the city doing an abseil job, and it was a heavy awkward lift for when I was up on the roof and had to haul this big thing up on the roof. And about my third or fourth attempt trying to lift it, my whole back just shuddered and knew I'd done something to my back. And within about 20 minutes, I couldn't even stand straight and had to go straight to the doctors and get scans and so forth and everything done. And the orthopedic surgeon put me off work for 6 months. And I tried everything under the sun to try and get better and get back into work and everything. And I was just taking 3 steps forward, 3 steps back. Felt like I was getting somewhere, and then I'd be back to where I was with everything, and just kept doing that. And after about 3 years, I said to the orthopedic surgeon, "So why hasn't surgery been a thing that's brought up?" And he said, "Oh, it's a long time um, rehabilitation after the surgery." I said, "How long?" He said, "6 months." I said, "It's been 3 years, all my life back. And so I went to another surgeon, a neurosurgeon, for a second opinion, and he showed everything that was wrong, which the first guy didn't really tell me much. And my two bottom discs were black and narrow because they were torn, and all the inside of the discs were leaked out and everything, and had sciatica down my leg and everything. And then I don't know if have you got the scan of the surgery that I ended up
Yeah, I
doing.
can show it up. Yeah, let me pull it up. So here it is right here.
That's what ended up happening. The first day with surgery was that artificial disc, which is up the top, and the front 3 screwed part at the front top left. And then 4 days later, they went in the back and did the 2 bars and 4 screws that you see on the other side.
Oh,
And that stabilized everything, like from throwing my back out anymore. But my pain stayed, and my sciatica as well. That didn't fix. And so for the last 12 years, I've been dealing with this pain, trying everything under the sun, from different treatments to different drugs and you name it. And I've just recently got off all major painkillers like morphine and everything that I was on. which I was on for years and kept going up and down in doses. But I just wanted to get off it because your body adjusts after a while to the morphine and it doesn't do anything. It only works at the beginning. And yeah, so I've always kept an open mind to keep trying things, even though nothing was really working. I just had to keep that open mind with hoping to eventually come across something that worked. And this stuff that you've given me or put me onto through my wife is seems to be really helping. So and I can't believe how quickly too. Like within a week, I've noticed a big difference. And I know I couldn't have healed anything in a space of a week, but from the things that you've told me about what it does, it makes a lot of sense. Like brings the inflammation down. And I know you can probably talk more on how it does all that because I don't fully understand that side of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, thinking about like 12 years of suffering like that, and of course, you're going to try everything you can, try to get some relief. So I know
Mm.
you wish you had heard about this sooner,
Mm.
right?
Better late than never, though.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But it's just one of the reasons I love this so much is because of stories like yours.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll tell you guys a little bit about it and I'll just show you guys some slides just because it makes it a little bit easier, to understand if I show visually. So let's do this. So here we go. I have a couple slides here. And so this is basically what happens, as we age is, well, as we're kids, we actually increase in collagen, and that is really the biggest protein in your body, the most abundant protein in your whole body. It's basically in every single cell, every organ, it's in your bones. And then hyaluronic acid is that moisture, that lubrication that's like in your skin, in your joints, in your eyes. So it keeps everything moving. And like you can think of little babies and they have that beautiful plump skin, they're full of hyaluronic acid. And then collagen is what helps them to grow, and get their bones bigger. And then as you age, that hyaluronic acid just starts to tank, right after birth, basically. And then the collagen goes up until about 25, and then it starts to decline. So the reason I just show you guys that is to kind of understand a little bit about like how this product would work for aging, because one of the things that makes it harder to heal is just that aging process and how we don't have as much collagen and hyaluronic acid to help us to heal after an injury. So what this is and why it helped Colin is really because I told him so quickly is because of this molecule, which is hyaluronic acid. Like I said, that lubrication, I believe that's what really helps with that spine. We have a lot of people that have had back injuries where literally nothing else has helped them. Nothing, like no surgeries, even doctors.
Mm.
One of my friends is a doctor. Her husband had bad back problems and nothing worked until this. And they
Mm.
exhausted all options.
Mm.
And there's really not anything else out there in the market that does add that lubrication to the joints. And also it has chondroitin sulfate, which is that shock absorber of the joints and the tissues. So that's like what helps people when they're, walking and jumping, bouncing. It's that absorption right there. And then of course the collagen, that is that most abundant protein. So these three together actually are very powerful anti-inflammatory. And so I do believe that's part of it, the anti-inflammatory aspect of it, and then also the fact that it lubricates those joints. And in here you have a 98% absorption in this liquid form, which is this is it. I don't know if you can see me on the video. You can kind of see me, I'll show this. So this is what it is in this bottle here. You take just a tablespoon twice a day of this liquid. It kind of like tastes like pomegranate juice, right?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, it's very concentrated, but it's nice.
Yeah, it's tasty. Um, and or you can put it in a spoon, a nice tablespoon like this. So basically, we'll go back to this slide again and show you the rest here. So yeah, it does improve, helps with these joints, it reduces that and increases the mobility of the joints, helps with discomfort, enhances that physical performance, and it actually helps to promote healthy cartilage and connective tissue. So the molecules actually mimics the composition of human cartilage. So your body actually knows exactly what to do with it when you put it in there. This is exactly what your cartilage looks like. If people are, if they're as they age, they actually get less and less of this here. And
Well,
so
I
it
know
actually helps to rebuild. Yeah.
with a lot of the replies that I got to my post on Facebook last night, I know there's one person on there that has trouble with both of their knees, so they'll be that's a knee, yeah, is it?
Yeah, that is a knee.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's actually 1 out of 3 adults suffer with joint problems, joint discomfort.
Mm.
Um, and the most common area is knees, followed by like the hips and shoulders. So the shoulders also, once you have a shoulder injury, it's really hard to repair that, and surgeries often can be very hard on the body. And you always hear about people like having to have multiple surgeries. So even like the shoulder being able to just have that movement and mobility, this product really helps too.
Yeah.
And yeah, so your people with the knee problems, like yeah, my mom actually, when I first heard about this product, the first person I thought of was my mom,
Mm.
and because she had terrible knees, and she's been on it for a couple of years. She took a break from it, and she thought, I don't know if it's really helping me.
Mm.
And within a few months, actually, she was like limping,
Mm.
yeah, really bad. And I said, I don't think you realize sometimes the absence of pain, people forget, like they're just not in pain. So they're like, oh, I feel great again. I don't think I really need this, right? And they
Yeah.
stop taking it for a while, and it starts to go back to the way it was, because you're actually building up these levels again, high
Mm.
levels, like you're youthful of the collagen and hyaluronic acid again. But as it's just like going to the gym, it's like you can get all fit, but if you quit working out over time, you're going to lose that fitness. So it's the same thing. It doesn't stop right away, but it does slowly decline.
Yeah.
And in our clinical studies, 90% of the patients in here had chronic joint discomfort. 90% had improvement, and the average was about 40% over 12 weeks. So, we don't guarantee like 100% improvement, but even having 40 to 50% improvement in that mobility and discomfort
Definitely.
can be very significant, right?
Yeah. I think it's way more than that for me already. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's incredible. I mean, that's incredible for a week,
I
a week.
know. Week and a half
Yeah.
now, but yeah, week at the time
Yeah.
that I
A week and a half.
yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. And in addition, one of the other benefits is just that it does help, your skin look younger as well. So just I'll show some of these pictures. So you can, we know that what's going on inside of our body is helping because there's less discomfort, but you can also see this on the outside. So there's some of the pictures from our clinicals.
Yeah, there's a couple of
And so this
people.
product,
Sorry, I was just going to say there's a couple of people in the post last night too that knew what it was because they use it and they private messaged me and
okay,
that they raved on about
cool.
it too. One lady is from, I think she said Queensland, and she's been having it for 10 years. She said when it first come out. Yeah, so she's known it for a while.
Really?
That's what she
Well,
said.
hasn't been in Australia for 10 years. Was
Unless
she
she
getting
was
it from
pregnant.
somewhere else?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, huh? I think that's interesting. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't remember I think it was like 4 years ago, came to Australia, 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe she has contacts in the States. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Now we
She
have
knew what
people
it
that
was.
are shipping
Yeah.
all over the world.
Yeah.
We do have people that are like, we're maybe not in some countries, but some reps will mail it to people in different countries. So
Yeah.
that's great. So, I know a lot of you guys were asking Colin, like, what is it? So hopefully this just helps to answer some of those questions about what it is. And the great thing is Colin has a $10 off coupon if you'd like to try it out. You can try it out for yourself. Everything's also back with like a 30-day money back guarantee. Although we do recommend giving it about 90 days because everybody is different. So not everyone gets improvements in a week or a month. It
Yeah,
just
I know. That's one thing you should, yeah, definitely say. I wouldn't expect everyone to get as quick results as I did. I'm pretty blown away by it myself. So
yeah.
definitely give it a good go. Yeah.
But you do live like a really clean lifestyle. And I find that people that are like really health conscious and really like in tune with their body, they notice these things a lot faster. So that really could be part of it, is why you're able to notice it so quick. But you never know. Most people do see some improvement in that first month. So
If it's to do with inflammatory stuff, for sure, I think. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
So
that's the problem.
so what else? Any closing remarks?
I suppose I'll just also expand on, it wasn't just the two surgeries that I had. In that last 9 years, I've had lots of not as invasive things done as well. I've had cauterizing of nerves. I've had um, steroid shots um, in the base of my spine, many of them, um, many different things, yeah, that I've tried. So, and this has helped the most, and it's the most natural and the most least invasive. And yeah, so I'm definitely gonna pass this on to my mum to try as well, because she's got back issues.
Oh
Mm.
yeah. And I mean, how has it so far changed your quality of life just in that?
Oh, well, just when I was reflecting on my how I didn't have pain like I usually do just the other night, I literally got tears coming to my eyes, because like I haven't had felt like this for 12 years. Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah. Mm.
that's amazing. I love hearing that. I mean, for your whole family, I'm sure they're gonna be so happy too, just to have their dad, like your kids have your dad back, feeling good
Yeah,
again.
exactly. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Carolina, I'm sure she's really grateful. So
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to the good weather and not being in lockdown.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, just thinking by like 6 months from now, imagine how amazing you're gonna be feeling
Yeah.
too. So, well,
Right.
thanks so much for sharing your story, Colin. I know it's going to inspire so many people. And just to know that maybe if you're suffering with some kind of discomfort like that, now you know that there's something that can help you. So,
Yeah.
I
Well,
definitely would recommend
that's
giving it a
that's
try.
what I was thinking. If this has worked so great for me, then if it can do the same for other people, of course I'm going to shout it from the rooftop, so to speak. Like that's why I made
Yeah.
the post to see how many people were really interested, and I'm pretty shocked by how many people quickly acknowledge that they need the help themselves. So that's why I thought I was to you, because you know a lot more about this than I do. I know how well it's worked for me, but I don't know all the details. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for your
Yeah.
time.
And if I know it's like one of those things where, sometimes we don't, sometimes we worry about like, oh, we don't want to like bother people with, promoting products or something like that. But it's like with this, it's like it can seriously change somebody's life. And I know Colin wishes he had like had someone tell him about it even sooner. So as soon as his wife mentioned to me his back pain, I like immediately thought, oh my gosh, like
Yeah,
maybe
I
this
was
can help
thinking when she was telling me about this through you, I was thinking, yeah, I can see it helping someone that hasn't had surgery and stuff, but with all this metal in my back and that, I can't really see it helping, but I'll give it a go. Lucky I did. So,
him. Right. Glad you did. I know
yeah.
having less pain is like, it's just, I don't know. It's probably one of the best things ever that you can experience, just to feel normal. And how
Yeah.
often we take for granted just being able to do regular things, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Never
For
know
sure.
when mobility can be taken.
And
So
it doesn't take a
I think
lot
it's
either.
really powerful. And we have a group, a Facebook group also, where Colin can add you to it. And it has like tons of testimonials like this and more information. So if you just want to learn more about the product, then we can add you to that group. Colin can add you, and you can take a look at those testimonials, and feel free to ask us info. You can put a three-way chat with both of us, and I can answer your questions too.
Yeah.
So
Great. Awesome.
yeah. All right. Well, we'll end this Facebook Live, and thanks so much for watching, everybody.